Okay, this is my gaming PC. This is a half 922 case. In front here, I have an LG Blu-ray reader writer. This is an XSPC RX240 kit with the accompanying radiator top mounted on the top of the case. Phaser UV purple fluid is running through that, as you can see. Down in the bottom here in the front, this is a Rio Smart 6 fan controller, and so it controls up to 6 fans, 6 channels. I believe it's up to a watt a channel, so you definitely have a lot of flexibility there when it comes to running high RPM fans. In the front here, this is an NZXT 200mm 750 RPM blue LED fan. The original fan in this case was red, so I changed that out to blue because it kind of goes with the theme here, as I'm showing you. The side of the case, this is a high RPM 200mm NZXT fan. I believe this will spin to about 1300 RPM and put out about 200 CFM. And as you can see, I have some dyno liner on the inside of the case for noise. Once we get into the inside here, you can see that nice picture there of the tubing. But for the memory, that's G-Skill Ripjaw Z2133 memory, 16 gigabytes, 4 channels, hence 4 sticks. The motherboard you see in the background there, that's a Sabertooth x79 board. The two video cards are two GTX 480s in SLI, overclocked to 850 and 2100 on the memory at about 1.1, I want to say 63 volts. That's what I want to say, is when I'm running those cards. Down there in the bottom is a OCZ ZX 1000 watt power supply. In the rear of the case, that's another NZXT 120 fan. That's the FX series, so it's 3-speed controlled. In fact, that's the only fan I have plugged into my motherboard for my CPU fan. The water block is a standard Raza water block, so it's about mid-range, decent price, and acceptable performance. Down on the bottom, that's a 140mm NZXT performance fan. For hard drives, I have a OCZ Vertex 3 on the top, 60 gigabyte solid state. The two drives here are two Western Digital Velociraptors in RAID 0, 4 programs, games, and anything non-boot related. And on the bottom there is a 2 terabyte Western Digital Caviar Black for storage, music, movies, anything like that. The two fans in the top of the case are Gentle Typhoon AP30s. So they pull 5400 RPM at max speed. The radiator on top is 63 millimeters thick and 240 millimeters long. Those are some, see right there, those are coolants L brackets for the plumbing. As you can see, it routes through here, goes into the reservoir. The CPU on this is an x79 system, so it is socket 2011. It's a 3930K running at 4.8 gigahertz on 1.496 volts 24/7. In 3D Mark 11 on the performance preset, because I'm too cheap to buy the full version, the system scores 1310 PMarks and 12,875 in the graphics department. So, that's my PC. Total cost to build was just south of $3,000, and it will basically play anything, any game there is on 1080p, which brings me to my monitor. This is a Samsung 23-inch LED 1080p monitor. Keyboard is a Logitech G15, and the mouse is a Logitech G7 or G700, I believe. Yeah, G700. For audio, I have just a Bose 3-part system. I believe it's the 5, the Cinemate 5, I believe that's what that's called. Don't hold me to that. But that's my computer, so if you have any questions, comments, or anything like that, I can help you set up one, just let me know. I'll be willing to help.